Our suspicions have finally been proven. I have for you an article from Vice that goes as follows. People who identify as gamers more prone to racist, sexist behavior, says study. This is from Vice. This is unironically real. This is actually real. And frankly, it's not even that silly, because I believe it. People who identify, keyword identify, as capital G gamers, yeah, I believe they would be more prone to racist or sexist behavior. I completely fucking believe that. Fake news, fake study. You guys can cope all you like, but if you play video games, you're a fucking racist. What can I say? Obviously, in case there is anybody in chat who has no reading comprehension skills, which many conservatives don't, this study is not claiming gamers are racist or video games make you racist. It's simply claiming that there is a problem among the gaming community with racism being not exactly rejected. And I think that's fair to admit, right? Gamers tend to get annoyed by left-wing people trying to excise racist from gaming communities. And so racists find that as sort of like... They see that as sort of a sign that they are welcome in those communities. Anyway, a new study suggests that a person who strongly identifies as a gamer is more likely to be prone to quote-unquote extreme behaviors like racism, sexism, and defending their community at any cost. While toxicity and radicalization have long been known as issues afflicting some parts of the video game community, the mechanisms of how this occurs aren't fully understood. The new research suggests that key parts of understanding is knowing how strongly the gamer identity pervades a person's life. When the gamer identity is very core to who you are as a person, that seems to reflect what we call toxic gamer culture, tends to reflect more exclusion than inclusion. So things like racism and sexism and misogyny. Rachel Cowart, the research director at Take This, a nonprofit that provides mental health information to the gaming industry and others, and one of the paper's authors told Vice News, all these things that we know exist in gaming spaces. I really wish there was a dark mode for the site, because it's really hard to read the white background black text. All these things that we know exist in gaming spaces seem to be internalized by those who very closely identify as being part of the community. It should be noted that this is only referring to a small toxic portion of the gaming community, which numbers in the billions, as many positive communities and elements exist within gaming culture. Listen, I'm sorry, Vice, but any conservative figure that decided to make a hit piece video on this article has already clipped out that little bit and is not concerned with your, with your clarification that no, you do not in fact think all gamers are racist like they're going to claim you do. That said, some extremists, especially those in the far right, use gaming communities as a recruitment ground. Research has found that places like Steam and Discord are popular areas for white supremacists and pedophiles. That's true. It's a problem that the industry hasn't necessarily wanted to grapple with, but that's slowly changing, and some game companies are now calling out misogyny. Even the term gamer has been disputed within the community, with the term frequently being used for toxic gatekeeping. For some, a gamer is someone who plays on PCs. True. For others, it's only people who play competitive multiplayer games, or if you play on easy mode, you're not a gamer, and so on and so forth. The term can be exclusive for many people and has been a hot-button issue in the community as of late. For the 3 studies the researchers conducted for the paper, they allowed the respondents... Alright, I'm gonna give you guys my take. Being a gamer is more like... Being a gamer is literally an identity. Playing video games doesn't make you a gamer. Playing video games doesn't make you a gamer. A gaming journalist who literally just, like, phones it in just to write articles and make a paycheck isn't a gamer, even if they actually play the game. If a guy forces his girlfriend to play through video games for a YouTube channel, that is a real YouTube channel that I watch, by the way, does that make the girlfriend a gamer? Well, she's not, like, into video games, and her part, like, she only does it for the videos, and even if she has a little bit of fun while doing it, it's not a hobby that she subscribes to and takes part in out of her own active volition. So, yeah. I'd say that gamer is more of a identity than a thing that you are. For the 3 studies the researchers conducted for the paper, they allowed the respondents to define themselves as gamers and didn't offer an operational definition. The research was conducted by Cohort, Bill Swan, a psychology professor at the University of Texas at Austin, and Alexei Martel, a psychology PhD student for the academic journal Frontiers in Communication. Each of the 3 studies surveyed hundreds of people who played video games and analyzed the gamers' beliefs. Cohort said that to understand the research, you need to understand the concept known as identity fusion. They define this as when an identity is almost the defining trait of your personality, something that pervades all aspects of a person's life. You know what's really fucking funny? Academics have come up with a word for the thing that these gamer bro chuds accuse black people of doing. And, like, gay people and every minority of doing. You know how, like, these gamer bros will be like, yeah, man, these gays, they're just always talking about being gay. They can never talk about anything else. It's their whole personality. Yeah, black people, they're always talking about racism and yada yada. It's like, okay, bro. Meanwhile, academics who are studying these exact types of people have come up with a term, identity fusion, for when they make their identity their entire personality, which is exactly that. It's always fucking projection, and totally true, by the way. We have individual identities and social identities. So I'm Rachel, I'm a female, and I'm a gamer. I love The Witcher. These are my social identities, and they are separate, said Noert. Identity fusion is when the social identity and individual identity fuses together and you can't tear them apart, and the way in which fusion is shown to develop makes them susceptible to more extreme behaviors. Cohort used the example of someone who was in the military for years, and that identity leaks into all aspects of their life until there's not much difference between Doug the soldier and Doug the father. Those who have gone through this identity fusion are susceptible to quote-unquote extreme pro-group behavior. Yeah, this is completely true. This is exactly what the military uses, and there's a reason, by the way, there's a reason why military recruitment ads look like this. This is an unironic, playing on TV and on, like, shit like that. This is an ad for the U.S. Marine Corps, okay? Tell me this doesn't maybe remind you of a little something.
The future is threatened.
Whoa.
By enemies often unrelenting.
Whoa.
Unexpected and unpredictable.
Stay alert, Marines.
In the midst of an uncertain and evolving world.
The Marines just revealed the birds are drones, by the way. The Marines literally just outed that birds aren't real and they're literally all drones.
The need for Marines to defeat these shifting threats is critical.
Enemy drone down.
Because the need to ensure stability for our nation has never been greater.
Sending coordinates south.
When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Marines.
That is what military recruitment ads look like in the U.S. Now, yes, they do the little, woke virtue signal, whatever, right? But yeah, like the Captain Marvel ad, the one that was like a Captain Marvel thing. But regardless, outside of that, most of the time the ads are like this. Like, the military wants to appeal to the broadest range of Americans as possible to get them to enlist. So yeah, they're going to put out ads that appeal to, like, woke Democrats that might want to join the military. And they're going to put out ads to chuds, too. And, like, gamer bros. There's a subset of gamers who turn to video games for the community they lack, where they may lack elsewhere in their life. And they form strong bonds within that subculture. In the paper, the authors dub this a double-edged sword, as finding a community could be a positive thing for a gamer, but it could also introduce them to toxicity and hateful speech. In the worst-case scenario, this may lead some to be lured into embracing extremist beliefs that lead them down a path to radicalization. Some in the industry are attempting to address the issue of toxic behavior and extremism and extremism in gaming communities. Games have also been used as an effective counter-violent extremism tool as well, particularly through the use of bespoke serious games in educational settings. Decount, a well-known game in this genre, walks players through the radicalization journey of ISIS and far-right extremists. Okay, maybe that's a good game, but a video game about being radicalized into ISIS. Interesting. Like every large community, gamers aren't a monolith. So the study's authors decided to look at the differences between two popular gaming communities, Call of Duty and Minecraft. Alright guys, which gaming community do you think was more reactionary? Minecraft gamers or Call of Duty gamers? I feel like COD 2. Then again, 2B2T might be toxic enough for all of Minecraft to win out on COD, you know? The paper found that antisocial behavior like racism and misogyny correlated stronger with fans of the Call of Duty series. Sure, okay. So this can vary across communities depending on what kind of people that you are spending a lot of your time with, said Noer. I don't think it's necessarily about content, but about the community in which you're being immersed. The authors are quick to caution people from reading too heavily into this, and more research is necessary. The effects of gaming have long been a hot topic issue. Yeah, we get it. They got a little disclaimer at the end. Okay, now the funny thumbnail, like the title of my video is going to be, Study Scientifically Proves Gamers are Racist. But listen, I do think it's good that we are now seeing mainstream media outlets, as well as academic institutions, starting to take seriously and actually study to what like would seem to the mainstream niche but important communities online that are radicalizing people to the far right, or where people are being radicalized to the far right. Obviously all gamers aren't racist, no one's claiming that, no one's actually making that serious accusation, but it is a real problem in these communities. I mean, let's look at misogyny alone. Let me show you guys a pretty good example of this. So this is a YouTuber named Spontaneous, who is a gamer girl who plays Rainbow Six, I guess, and just records what happens when people in the lobby hear her voice. So let's go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Don't seem to believe me when I say
let's see the femoid experience being a gamer online.
I have to listen to a lot of weird shit while playing games because I'm a girl. Sometimes it's funny and other times it's disgusting. So here's a series called Oh My God, a Girl! And all of the other ridiculous shit that I have to listen to. I didn't
She uploaded like episode
yeah, but you're a girl,
42
so it's okay.
recently.
GG boys and other lady.
She sound like a woman.
A whammon. Test the biohazard container at all costs.
Have to respect her.
So I want to point out, by the way, the vast majority of this isn't even overtly hateful, like comments towards her, but I want you to imagine that every time you play a video game and you get on like a lobby with the boys, every time you're like the sore thumb in the call that everybody's like either simping for, talking about in like a weird way like this, or like outright being hostile to, or trying to be over. Like, you can just tell that everybody is acting different because of your presence. And that alone has to be fucking annoying, right? This is why I never went on voice chat when I played WoW. Well, Willow B, I'm building a guild in WoW, and you don't have to worry about any of that shit on my guild, so you should get on Wrath of the Lich King Classic, Pagel US. Get on that shit. Alliance side.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Device.
I used to go free.
Can we talk less so we can actually hear what's going on?
Can you suck my
Is
dick?
that gamer girl? Fuck you, Spontaneous. Hey, Spontaneous.
You a chick? A chick with dick? I like chick with dick. I like dick in general, so. I love chicks with dicks. It is a girl. Yeah, you got Snapchat? I've never played with a girl before. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm really nice. Can we be friends? Hey, Spontaneous.
No.
Oh, it's a little boy.
It's a little boy.
Oh God.
I thought it was a girl.
It is a girl.
What?
Oh, what? I'm
what?
so fucking confused.
She only plays girl characters.
I played
Feminist.
Legion.
That is a girl.
Feminist. Are you a feminist?
Yeah, are you a feminist? If I get
My god, I hate them so much. This is a non-minute amount of the gaming community. This is not far off from being the average gamer, depending on what game you're playing. A shooter game in particular, like this, like Rainbow Six, which I believe this game is going to have a higher volume of them, but you better believe these people do not make up a tiny infinitesimal like fraction of the gaming community.
Get an ace. Can I get your Snapchat? You're not gonna answer me? Okay. Job. Kiss, kiss. Do I get that Snapchat now? How about at spawn? Do I get it now?
I didn't say anything.
You probably queued up with her. Stop sucking her dick.
Nah, bro. Chill.
Yes, fuck.
That's unnecessary.
Who's more dominant?
I'm solo cute. I don't know any of you fucks.
Oh
Whoa,
god,
you
she's
said you
mad.
do fuck him. So it turns out she does fuck him.
Who's more dominant? Just curious. I feel like she has the dick.
100%. Chick said you were hot though while you were gone.
Oh, I bet, man.
By the way, all she did was
She
speak
side messaged me.
She didn't deny it, though.
and be a woman in the call.
Exactly.
Or in the
Sorry,
lobby.
I've never met a woman in this game.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Now we've got like people
How's
being
my
weird and
sandwich
awkward.
going?
Here we go.
girl, team up.
Hey boy, no.
Alright, boy, young kid.
Why are you so fucking triggered though? Like they just said, "Hey, girl, team up."
This is the demographic. This is the demographic, guys. This is the demographic we're talking about. These are the people we have to reach. You understand why sometimes I feel the left is like terminally incapable of reaching these people? And it feels like anytime a content creator comes along that in any way has some form of messaging or presentation that can appeal to these types, other left-wing figures attack them so much they're forced to water down their content to the point of being as inoffensive as possible and no longer has the same edgelord appeal that it once had. Like, it's like you just can't be a left-wing figure and make content meant to appeal to these people. You'll be ostracized for it.
And all I said was, hey boy, no.
Kinda said, "Hey boy, what about no?"
Do we want these people? No, we don't. Evelyn, you're doing a 2019 Woke Scold post. You're doing a 2019 Woke Scold post right now. You're misunderstanding a very, very important aspect of bringing people over, quote-unquote. These people would not be like this anymore. You understand these people weren't born like this, right? This is a product of socialization. These are people who are like, who need to be saved, ideally. I say it like it's some religious thing, but who ideally could be brought back from this, like, ridiculous, childish, immature, hateful worldview that they have, and hopefully become better people. Or we could just gulag them. We can win over casual bigots, but if they're committed, not much we can do. Oh, wow, you're just absolutely a fucking idiot then. Wow. So Evelyn right there is actually, without a doubt, a very, like, shining example of what's wrong with the left. These are the people that are holding the left back, and these are the people making videos and, like, hit piece videos on me and claiming I have, like, a sex cult. The DJ Mule types, right? These are the people on the left holding back our ability to make our messaging such that people like this don't assume that they have to behave like this and fall into communities like this if they like video games. You can tell that these people are repeating buzzwords they've heard on the internet. These are people who've been brainwashed into thinking that feminists are coming to fuck up their video games. You can tell by the way they're talking and what they're saying. These are not people that were born pieces of shit, misogynists or bigots that should be killed. They can grow out of it. Many of them are just going to grow out of it themselves. I feel like this is overreacting. I'm not overreacting. I'm pointing out a very common tendency in the left of why should we even want these people anyway? And it's not even just that. It's not even just the why should we even want them anyway. They treat people who are ex-far right, now left-wing, the same thing. I mean, banning Evelyn? No, it wasn't an overreaction. That shit can get me banned for allowing it in my community. Now, plus I don't want people who unironically say, let's gulag the casual bigots. How fucking stupid can you be? No, those people need to be excised from the community. Absolutely fucking excised, all right? I think it's important to understand, like, even people who are ex-far right that are now progressives get this same type of treatment. I still get talked to and treated like by left-wing Twitter like I was a neo-Nazi last month. In late 2019, I made my video about how years before I'd gone through a political evolution as a teenager where I fell into some pretty far-right politics but got out of it because I realized it was wrong. And they still speak about it like last month I was a neo-Nazi is the way they'll speak about it. These are the types of people that need to be, I guess I can't say excised from the left because that doesn't work, but certainly excised from my community. I want nothing to do with them.
Alright, let's win this one, boys. Let's go.
Yo, there's a girl on the team. You can't be saying boys.
One friendly operator remaining.
They're in hall.
The last two are lit. Legion, you got it.
Good job.
And that's like women are equal!
Oh, Jesus.
That was actually pretty good. That was actually, she clutched the game and he screamed, and that's why women are equal! That was actually pretty good. That was actually a pretty funny joke. Listen, if it's actually funny, and she clearly thought it was funny, it's probably not a big deal, but usually it's not. That was actually funny, because she clutched the game.
Good job.
And that's like women are equal!
Oh, Jesus.
Yo, my friend says you're hot.
I'm just trying to get MVP.
Use your
Fight
drone
for
to
it.
locate a bomb.
Or you guys could
Alright, we're gonna
kiss
team
for it.
kill. Spontaneous.
A grill?
Can't believe I'm playing with a girl gamer right now.
You better fucking carry us.
I respect gamer chicks.
Whoa,
are you female? Are you
female? Are you female?
No, I'm a 12-year-old boy.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
offensive.
Down to 10
That's
seconds.
offensive right there.
Hey, you better get Chris Hansen, because I'm coming for you.
Can you speak, please? Hey, Legion, speak.
Okay, maybe not him.
Oh my god, it's Gab.
That video when so long since you've been outside that this man has forgotten what girls look like.
Legion, give me Bizo, please. Hey, Spawn, give me Bizo, please. Give me a kiss. Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
I'm from Morocco, don't you worry, I'm playing
Don't
high
be your
ping. I'm
mate to
diamond
somebody
in my
else.
server, guys.
That's like the worst place.
Yeah, now you got the best person. He's the jack of all trades and...
Oh,
Friendly
Dude,
operator
you
remaining.
want...
We have been eliminated.
sorry.
You're a fucking moron.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the one that shot all
Why don't you yell some
fucking
more?
armor at the beginning of the match. God forbid I walked in front of someone.
Well, the difference between
Anything
you and
else?
me,
Is there anything
The-
else
the-
you would like to yell at me for while I'm here?
the difference between you and me, sweetheart, is that me shooting
Sweetheart.
the armor
Don't
didn't
call me
lose us the
sweetheart.
fucking round. Yeah, well, don't get mad on a fucking video game.
Yeah. This motherfucker is literally an overhead projector right now.
What?
What?
This is my life, dude. I don't fucking know. He's gonna team kill me.
Whoops.
They're bullying me.
Sorry.
Mom, they're bullying me.
How long is this? So this is 8 minutes long, and let's see what the most recent episode was. 4 months ago, female gamers are dumb is the quotes. Oh my god, a girl series, episode 28. Yeah, 28 episodes so far into the series. Just to give you an idea. Just to give you an idea of what it's like in some of these communities. Just to go onto like a game with like voice chat and to have a femme voice, right? And now, don't even get me started on if you fall into any other marginalized group. Because you better... Listen, that's just what women get in games, alright? Trust me. It can get way, way fucking worse than what we saw. And, yeah, it's just... Whew. I've literally met women through video games that have told me stories about guys that they ran into in, like, a CSGO lobby that would, like, stalk them through Steam and try to find out where they live. And they would have to deal with, like, for months trying to stalk them. Just because some guy heard their voice in, like, a lobby of CSGO and became obsessed. Like, that's like the more dark end of the kind of shit that happens in these communities. It's fucked. It's really fucked. Anyway, If you enjoyed this video and analysis, consider dropping a like. It really helps out my channel, my videos, and my content more than you even realize. It forces YouTube to push my videos out to more people, potentially new people who've never seen my content before. And of course, if you want to subscribe to me and see more of my content, you can do so down below. Make sure to ring the bell icon as well to make sure YouTube tells you when I go live or upload a new video. And of course, if you want to see more from me online, you can follow my social medias, which are all linked down below in the description, including my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and my fan Discord. And of course, don't forget, if you want to support me financially and you've got the money for it and you don't need it for anything else, you can always do so by donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhal.com/live, or supporting me financially through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, or even through Patreon. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good one.